What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrubby here, back again with another video. You know what it is. I've been on my grind, alright? I actually really do enjoy making story times. It's a good break from the main channel, and I really appreciate having a community that's a little bit smaller. It's nice to be able to read every comment again. Like, I know I don't like them all the time, but that's because I read them on my main account. But I do appreciate you guys a lot. The support means a ton, and I really enjoy making these videos, so thank you. Huh, but now that I'm done being a little beta bitch, what's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? Who's ready for a story time? Before I get into anything, I want you guys to smash that like button because I like likes, I'm not gonna lie. And without further ado, let's get into this. So as you guys can see from the title, today is gonna be the story time that my car got stolen, kind of, sort of. It's a little complicated, but you guys will hear that in a little bit. I don't drive the coolest whip ever, okay? I'm not whipping a Ferrari, I'm not whipping a Subaru. Why did I say Subaru as a cool car? I'm not gonna say what car I drive because I feel like someone will find it and I'm just not trying to deal with that. But let's put it this way, if a soccer mom drove my car, you wouldn't exactly be what the kids call surprised, alright? It's not a minivan. I'm not that not cool. So one day I wake up and get ready to go to school. I brush my teeth, you know, I've got clothes on. Surprisingly, I did not go to school in the nude, as depressing as that sounds. And I head outside, except instead of when I press my unlock button, finding a car there to unlock for me, I see nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. So at first I think my dad might have moved my car or something, so I walk back inside, find my dad, and I go, "Hey Dad, where'd you move my car?" And he just goes, what do you mean, where'd I move your car? And I'm like, "Yeah, well, it's not outside." And he thinks I'm messing with him, so my dad comes outside and he looks for my car and it's not there. Surprise, I know parents think they know everything. Like, you really think I'm so stupid I missed my car, Dad? You think I was just walked outside and didn't see it? Like, wow, where's this big metal object? So whatever, my dad thinks I'm lying. He realizes I'm not lying. He's like, "I don't know, let's ask your mother." So we go wake up my mom. "Mom, where'd you put my car?" "I didn't move your car, what are you talking about?" So at this point, I'm starting to get a little nervous. Because as much as I, like, you know, don't drive the coolest car, I worked at a job all summer pushing carts in 110-degree weather to afford this car. So I'm really not trying to have it get jacked. So I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, someone stole my car. Like, what do I do? What do I do? And I was like, all right, so we have to call the police. Keep in mind, this is all going on at like 6:30 in the morning before I go to school. So we call the police and we're like, "Hey, my car's missing." And they ask for a description, so I give it to them. They said they're gonna send an officer down to get a report, check the neighborhood, see if it's anywhere, yada, 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 whatever. So I'm feeling a little bit better. The cops are coming. They reassure me that most stolen vehicles are recovered. I'm like, all right, bet. And I'm within walking distance of the school. I just didn't like to walk because walking sucks. So my dad goes, "I'm gonna wait for the cops. You go ahead and go to school." So I go to school, and as I'm walking through the parking lot to talk to my friends, I had texted them all and been like, "Oh, my car's stolen." And they were all like, "Dude, I'm so sorry. Holy cow, that sucks so bad. You need a ride." I'm like, no, I'll just walk. But as I'm walking through the parking lot, I see them all gathered around something. I'm like, oh, that's weird. And I get closer, and I'm like, holy shit, that's my car. My car is in its normal parking spot, and they're all standing around it laughing. My friend goes, "Yeah, we took your key last weekend, your backup key, and like we moved it this morning." And I guess they could tell by the look on my face that I didn't think it was funny. And they're like, "Oh, what happened?" And I go, "Dude, I called the cops. They're at my house looking for the car." And my friends' faces all go pale white. And they're like, "No, we were just pranking you, dude. We didn't think you were going to call the cops." And I'm like, "What do you think I was going to do, you idiots? You think I come outside to my car missing? I'm going to be like, sucks to suck. Realty took an L here. Not that big of a deal. Of course I'm going to call the cops." So they're like, "I can't go to jail." And I'm like, "No, I don't want you guys to go to jail. I just thought someone stole my car. I didn't think my friends were this stupid." So at this point, I'm trying to make sure that none of my friends get nailed with a felony for grand theft auto. So I call my dad. And I'm like, "Dad, it's a prank." And he goes, "What do you mean it's a prank?" And I'm like, "Oh, my friends just moved my car to the school." He goes, "Well, the cops are here and they're kind of looking for your car, Ryan." And I'm like, "No, it was a prank. Like, they just moved it. They didn't think that it was stolen." And he goes, "That's not a very funny prank." And I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "What do you want me to tell the cops, that it's a meme? You want me to be like, oh, sorry, these little memers at the edgelord school over there just pretended to steal his car as a funny joke?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't know. I just don't want any of my friends to go to jail because, like, they didn't steal it. They just parked it in my parking spot." And he's like, let me see what I can do. So he's on the phone and I hear him be like, "Yeah, officers, it was just my son's friends. They played a joke on him." And they're like, "This isn't funny. You know, you can get in a lot of trouble for pretending to call 911, blah, blah." He's like, "No, we really thought it was stolen. He didn't know. He just got to school and it's in his parking spot." And I'm like, oh my gosh, my friends are going to get arrested. My friends are going to be in prison, dropping the soap, going to fart and sound like a slide whistle all because of this prank because I called the cops. Actually, I shouldn't feel bad, but like I did feel bad. So whatever, a couple minutes later, my dad comes back and he goes, look, they want to come talk to you and your friends, just stay by the car. And I'm like, okay, sure. Sure enough, a few minutes later, a cop car comes pulling into the school parking lot, pulls up next to us. The cop gets out and he goes, I want all of you against the car now. So we all get against the car. And I'm like, okay, one of us is going to get shot. That's what's going to happen here. That's the only explanation. So he starts telling all of us how this isn't funny and how it's a giant waste of city resources to, you know, call the cops and like, why would we do this prank? And he asks, whose idea was it? And everybody looks at my friend Trevor and he goes, yeah, it was mine. First of all, if you name your kid Trevor, just automatically assume he's going to prison at some point anyways. Sorry if your name's Trevor. So the cops pull him up and there goes, do you want to see what it's like to be in handcuffs? And they put him in handcuffs. And he's like, am I getting arrested? They're like, no, but this is what's going to happen if you do stupid stuff. So they let Trevor go and they're like, all right, no, you kids get into class, but if this ever happens again, you know, you're all going to be in big trouble. You're lucky we don't press charges on you for wasting city resources, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, I got yelled at by the cops because my friend stole a car. I don't know why I'm getting yelled at. Like, I just did the right thing here, okay, ladies and gentlemen? But I mean, it happens, I guess. It's a good story. Yeah, I can't really be mad that these crazy things happen to me because it gives me good YouTube content, so whatever. Moral of the story is, stealing someone's car is not a good prank, and the cops will get called, and it's definitely not worth it. That's going to do it for the video, though. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of the video. I have a lot more stories like this. 4,000 likes, and we'll upload another one tomorrow. You guys know the drill. And hopefully, I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Follow me on Instagram at @scrubby_YT, Twitter at @scrubbyvivo, all that Gucci gang stuff. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.